Hey folks, Pastor Dale here with our weekly Wedgwood update. We've got a lot of important events coming up on this Sunday, August 9th, that we want to make you aware of. The first one is obviously our worship service will be at 9:30 as usual. We'll be meeting in our gym, but we'll also have the opportunity once again for everybody to join us online if you still don't feel comfortable getting out into larger groups of people. For those that are here in person, we'll continue to be wearing masks, but for those of you that are joining us online, you're at home, so you can keep your mask off. But we'll enjoy the opportunity to continue our series through the book of Philippians as we're really getting a lot out of this series over the last few weeks. We look forward to some great more weeks ahead studying the book of Philippians. But then Sunday afternoon, we got a lot more stuff going on. Starting at 3 o'clock, we will have an open elder meeting. This will take place in room 130 here just opposite of the gym at our church facility. Now, if you're able to attend, you will need to wear a mask for that. Unfortunately as well, we will not be able to stream this, so this will only be an in-person event. But if you can't make it and you do have a question for our elder council, feel free just to email us at elders@wedgwoodbc.org and we'll be able to answer any questions that you may have. And that really gets into the purpose of this meeting. It's really just an open Q&A session and information session for anybody in our Wedgwood family to just ask questions of our elder council. Maybe it's our response to COVID, or other issues that you may have on your mind or questions that you may have about the ministry of Wedgwood. That's what this council meeting is for, is just to provide you an opportunity to ask those questions and get answers to them. Then, following our elder council meeting that'll be open to our public from 3 to 5 or 3 to 4:30, we'll have our church family conference at 5 o'clock. That also will be in the gym, but this will be available online as well. So if you're not able to be there in person, we'll be sending out information via email and text later on this week on how you'll be able to get connected online to that church family meeting. If you don't get a link here later in this week, feel free to contact your missional community directors. They'll also be able to have that information and provide that for you as well. So this church family meeting is going to be really important in the sense of we're going to be giving a lot of important updates on just ministry here at the church, looking ahead into different areas into this fall and some planning, some different ministry updates. We'll also be discussing our renovation, budget concerns, all those, or budget issues, all those kinds of things will be addressed. And then we'll have some considerable amount of time set aside for just, again, Q&A. So if you have questions, you can feel free to text those in. We'll have a number provided if you're not able to be there in person. Obviously, if you're able to be with us in person, you can just ask your question during the end of our church family meeting. And then the fun really begins. At 6 o'clock, we'll go out of the gym into the parking lot where we're going to have multiple food trucks set up to not only provide food for our church body, but also for the community. We're really trying to invite Wedgwood community as a whole to be a part of this. So this will be a great opportunity for you to do a couple things. First, bring your own money. We're not able to bankroll this event this time. So if you want to eat, feel free to bring some money for those food trucks. And also bring a lawn chair or a camping chair, and feel free to set up there in the parking lot and hang out and intermingle with a lot of our different neighbors here in the Wedgwood community. This will be a great opportunity for us just to reach out, to meet our neighbors, and to get to know some of the folks in our community. And so, obviously, a lot of stuff going on Sunday, August 9th with our worship services and these different meetings. So we hope you'll be able to join us either in person or online as well. And finally, let me just ask you to continue to be praying for the leadership of our church. We are continuing to look ahead and trying to make plans for what the end of the summer, early fall, even into the winter looks like for the rest of 2020 for the life and the ministry of our church. But obviously, amidst the pandemic and COVID-19 and all this stuff, that's not easy to do. We've learned to start writing all of our plans in pencil so that they can be erased because they seem to be changing quite a bit. And so just know that the elders, the staff, that we are working hard to try to discern what God is calling us to do, how He's calling us to operate as a church amidst these uncertain times. So know that we appreciate your prayers and know that we'll be rolling out opportunities for ministry events, all those kinds of things, as soon as we can, as soon as we feel confident enough to be able to plan those and to stick by them. So know that that will also be coming up in the future. So that's it for this week. We hope you have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you Sunday.